Boom, ever onward tribe, February's Commander's Coffee. This weekend last, my college lacrosse coach, Roy Simmons Jr., was honored back at Syracuse with his name going up inside the Carrier Dome in something that we call the Ring of Honor. Very few names up on that list. Jim Brown, Ernie Davis, Pearl Washington, Jim Boeheim. I mean, some of the great names in the history of Syracuse athletics. And his name absolutely deserves to be there. And it really made me think of the value and the amount my life has been crafted, shaped, guided by coaches, good and bad. He was one of the greats. The great thing was playing for him in the era that I played for. I don't remember him teaching me a thing about the game of lacrosse. And not anybody that played with me would know what I mean. He taught us about the big items. He coached us in what he called the big game. And the big game had nothing to do with lacrosse. It was the game after we left, the game of life. He taught us to respect ourselves, to take care of one another, to prepare for the fight, to have a disdain for mediocrity, that the name on the front of your jersey as a teammate is more important than the name on the back of your jersey. The great, great lessons. And I find myself now, later in life, with a new coach and a new pursuit and a new discipline I'm working on. And this current coach is extremely pitiless. He's just one of those tough coaches that holds you accountable. He has tremendously high expectations. And last week I had, a bump in the road where I was having a hard time, and this coach lit me up. I mean, for about 30 minutes, he more or less berated me on the things I'm falling short on, where I can improve, what he sees I need to start adding extra intensity to. And for 28 minutes of that 30, it was rough, and rough to a point where at this point in my life, I had to kind of keep my head down and grin and bear it. In the last 2 minutes of that session, he flipped the script and told me the things he sees that I'm doing right and the expectations that he holds and why he holds those for me and the others I train with. It was one of those special moments that reminded me of the tremendous value of coaching. The best coaches will make you better. So my recommendation in this Commander's Coffee is find a coach. Ever onward.